Former President Duterte vehemently refuted any alleged involvement in the issue of destabilization plot led by some retired generals against the Marcos administration. Jade Calabroso reports.
Former President Rodrigo Duterte clarified on the program Gikan sa Masa para sa Masa with Pastor Apollo C. Kibuloy that he does not know how he got involved in the issue of a destabilization plot against the Marcos administration. The former president shared that when he met with the retired generals, they only discussed the issue of corruption in the country's institutions and they did not talk about anything else. This issue emerged following reports that the Chief of Staff of the Armed Forces of the Philippines, General Romeo Browner Jr., was allegedly misquoted in his statement regarding those planning to remove the president from his position.
I really do not know how I was dragged into this. But you know, as a former employee of government, I remember talking to some of the retired generals. Ang sinabi ko lang naman doon, among others, but was really the important point in my discussion was, as long as there is no serious issue of corruption. And as a former president, and yung mga retired generals, maybe they have quoted me ng gano'n. Pero sabi ko nga bring it out in the open. When we talk about kudeta or changing government by force, you talk about it openly para walang duda.
According to the former president, President Bongbong Marcos should be aware of the government institutions filled with corruption so that he can address the issue promptly. Meanwhile, Duterte stated that he cannot say whether the current president is corrupt, but he offered advice that President Marcos should give orders to completely eradicate the corrupt elements in the government who continue to misuse the people's money.
Pero ang pinaka-issue talaga na mabigat pag may corruption sa gobyerno and it's rampant, uncontrolled, and unabet, yung uncontrolled, walang magko-control. Pero as long as there is the sense of at least may ombudsman, taong bayan, or the president himself, he should know. The president should know because he has at his disposal every information that he can use to counter the threats to democracy. So walang problema yan. Marcos should know kung saan yung mga weak points, especially corruption. Doon siya mag-concentrate. Marcos, wala akong masasabi. I would not say that he is corrupt. Pero siya lang, I cannot make any categorical statement of the others. Granting that or assuming na totoo yan o hindi, all he has to do is, or any other government, isang sabi mo lang, do not do it. Or if it is a contract amounting to billions, itong mga government-owned corporation, padala mo yung justification mo for approving or disapproving a contract. Para malaman ko kung madali lang ba.
According to Duterte, the issue of a coup is always linked to corruption because it becomes uncontrollable. Duterte also provided advice that President Marcos can instruct the military regarding this matter.
Pero yan ang talking about a kudeta or a violent overthrow of government. Historically dito, it's always corruption. Abuse of authority. uncontrolled, yung mga abuses na hindi talaga na bipigilan. So, simple lang yan. Isang salita ng presidente yan, maniwala naman lang. And there's always the military, mautosan niya na kindly, because upon his orders, the military can always intervene.
To recall, the AFP reiterated their commitment to their duty of upholding the Constitution and will never be involved in any movement against the government. For God and my beloved Philippines, this has been Jade Calabroso, SMNA News.